If you've ever felt ignored by women while trying to talk to them, know that many other people are in the same situation. However, it's possible to change this scenario and learn how to talk correctly, generate attraction, and make her completely addicted to talking to you. Nevertheless, many people didn't have someone to teach them and had to learn from their own mistakes, which can cause discomfort and suffering. To begin, it's important to understand that being needy and putting yourself in an inferior position in relation to the woman is not the best strategy to get her attention. Women don't like to relate to men who show themselves as inferior or needy, so it's important to avoid this posture. Think of the example of a beggar asking for money on the street. It's common to feel compassion for him, but that doesn't mean you respect him or give him attention. Similarly, if you show yourself as needy and inferior to a woman, she will probably end up thinking that you're bothering or annoying her, which can result in her ignoring your messages. Therefore, it's important to approach the woman with equality, showing yourself as interesting, sociable, pleasant, and mainly confident. This way, you can establish an interesting dialogue that doesn't bother her, increasing your chances of a positive response. Remember that the conversation should be genuine and interesting, avoiding talking only about generic things like "Hi, how are you?" which doesn't generate the necessary curiosity for a deeper conversation. Because one thing is a fact, beautiful women receive countless messages daily from guys wanting their attention, so if you're just another generic guy who doesn't show any topic of interest from the beginning, she will surely ignore you. She doesn't want to have a generic and uninteresting conversation with all the men who send messages to her, so what you need to do is, above all, don't just be another one, show a differential. And how are you going to do that? Well, by avoiding obviousness, and to do that, you'll observe things that most people overlook. For example, let's suppose she posted a story at a coffee shop. Instead of complimenting her, talk about the coffee shop, that you love going to that coffee shop, but that you know an even better one, and then you recommend another coffee shop to her. This was just a simple example, but what I want you to understand is, observe the setting, observe the elements that you have at your disposal, and create a conversation based on that, using those elements to associate with something interesting. Another extremely important point is, don't be needy. This shows inferiority, and no woman likes emotionally weak men. For example, I have seen countless reports and screenshots on Twitter of men who were ignored on Instagram and after that sent several messages offending the woman, wanting to diminish her or simply begging her for a response. You should treat the woman like a mirror. In the same way that she acts with you, you will act with her. If she ignores you, you simply ignore her and move on with your life. If she shows interest, you show interest in the same intensity as her, neither more nor less. If she cools down with you, you cool down with her. Treat her in the same way that she treats you. It's simple and effective, and believe it or not, women find men who act this way, without showing too much, extremely attractive because it shows them that you are secure, confident, and have a sense of your real value, which is attractive to them, and it's exactly how they want you to act, without showing neediness and emotional attachment, and without wanting to be cold and arrogant. They want you to act in moderation. Do this and see their admiration for you increase immensely. If you like these tips, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to help the channel and not miss the next videos.